Running a language model locally doesn't automatically give you a personal AI assistant. You have a model that can generate text, but for Aiona, the model is only one part of the system. I'm building the architecture around it to control context, select capabilities, preserve provenance, and validate what comes back. Not just another chat interface. This is Aiona. Modern language models are incredibly capable. They can write, explain, code, and reason across many different tasks. But the model itself doesn't automatically decide which personal memory should be used, which source should be trusted, which tool is allowed to run, or whether a candidate answer is actually ready to be shown. Those responsibilities belong to the system around the model. Aiona is divided into 3 systems with different responsibilities. Aiona V2 is the product and control layer. It owns the user experience, context, memory, permissions, routing, and the final response. Aiona LLM Lab stays separate from the live product. This is where I build datasets, run experiments, train models, and evaluate new candidates. Aiona Runtime handles the actual model and expert inference. Aiona also doesn't treat every interaction as one undifferentiated block of text. A is ask. What is the user actually asking? P is perception. What are the likely interpretations, modality, and situation? B contains the relevant evidence, memory, and context. D defines the rules, language, style, permissions, and constraints. The runtime uses that controlled context to produce C, a candidate completion. Then V checks whether the result should be approved, repaired, clarified, or blocked. And M keeps technical metadata and provenance available for audit without blindly turning it into language context. The goal is a controlled path from raw input to one final user-visible response. The long-term architecture is designed to grow selectively. First, a shared baseline, then broader routes, and only when the earlier stages are proven, potentially more specialized paths. For a personal local assistant, memory is another important part of the architecture. Aiona is designed to distinguish recent visible context, controlled summaries, and selectively retrieved evidence instead of blindly feeding an entire history into every turn. Aiona is still in development. Some parts already exist, others are planned, and some ideas remain research. I think it's important to keep those categories separate. I'm not trying to build the biggest model. I'm trying to build a local AI system where I can understand how context, memory, models, tools, and validation work together. This channel is where I'll document that process, including what works, what fails, and what I change next.